Dzrj now brings you an interview with one of our newsmakers.
Alright, first time on the program, we are being joined by Kalinga Provincial Administrator Grace Kidang Flores. Hi ma'am, good evening.
Yes ma'am, good evening also.
Yes, this is Triccia Dacer, ma'am. How are you today?
Hello ma'am Triccia, we're okay.
Yes, welcome
Surviving.
to, yes, I understand this is your first time. Welcome to Sunset Drive, ma'am. Okay, first of all, ma'am, how is Governor Dzrj810am right now?
He's okay and he's trying to take things lightly.
Lightly,
Yeah,
as in, what do you mean when you say lightly?
Trying to balance the issues and trying to run the provincial government, meeting visitors, especially our constituents from the barrios.
Okay. The issue earlier today has been out all over the news media reports accusing the governor of allegedly assaulting a radio anchor of a radio station, a local radio station there in Kalinga, specifically Dzrj810am. What is really the whole story on this from the end of Governor Baak, ma'am?
I believe a lot of the media men or the public have watched the news stream of Dzrj810am, wherein the governor was caught in a video trying to talk to Mr. Tabanganay, but as we can see in the video, there was no assault.
Assault meaning there was no physical contact.
Yeah, no physical contact actually. It was just that Mr. Tabanganay was trying to continue airing insulting words. That's why the governor was he was trying to pull out to get hold of the microphone, but was even caught on the in Skype.
Okay, but what we are wondering about is how was the governor and the man behind him were able to barge, you know, the term barge into the media booth. Why did he do that?
If we go over the video, you can see that there were two policemen in uniform, and these policemen were actually
just to contextualize everything, ma'am. So who was with the governor during the time when he came in to barge into the anchor's booth?
He was alone. He entered the booth alone, and when there was commotion in pulling out the microphone, that was the only time that the two policemen, which were actually detailed security of Mr. Dzrj810am, entered the booth together with the manager and some staff of Dzrj810am.
Okay, so
those were the individuals who entered the booth. There were also two security staff of the governor, but
these are members of the these are members of the PNP police force, the security details of Governor Baak. Just to clarify, ma'am.
No, the two policemen who entered the booth were security detail of Mr. Dzrj810am, because he was given security detail kasi nga it's really not proper to say, pero marami kasi siyang
maraming ano, ma'am? Sige, go ahead. I'm sorry, what is that, ma'am? What is the term that you used? Marami siyang?
May mga attempts kasi and threats na nare-receive si Mr. Dzrj810am because of the improper handling of on how he anchored the agenda ng the program.
But where did you get that? Okay, but where did you get that information, ma'am, that Mr. Tabanganay has been receiving death threats?
He openly airs over his agenda program repeatedly.
Okay, so what was now the specific attacks of Tabanganay against the character or the person of Governor Baak that made him? What were the was it personal attacks, if you may call it? Were it personal attacks? Yes, were it personal attacks on